Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Drummery28, and I know you're used to seeing me like this, but today we're gonna do something a little bit different. And you see, what's going on right now is that kind of dealing with wondering if I should really make this video or not. But I have so many people asking me to make a comment on this, and the subject matter is it's right in the area of stuff that I talk about on a regular basis, and I feel like if I didn't make a comment on this, I'd be a hypocrite, man. I've called out all these other people for all kind of things surrounding the kill stream, and now it looks like the kill stream and Ethan Ralph have made some really big mistakes, and I'm going to talk about it. But I want you to know that I'm going to be talking about it not in a way to completely trash Ethan Ralph, but as a friend, I gotta call it like I see it, man. And Ethan Ralph, man, you've been messing up, dude. But let's just get into this. So this is like I guess you'd consider this a moto vlog here. This is a format I used to do all the time. Haven't done one of these in a long time, but I figured it's appropriate to handle this situation like this because I've been really dwelling on this a lot, thinking about how I'm gonna comment on this situation here, and I've been doing all that thinking on the bike. You see, when something really bothers me, when I'm dealing with something serious, a lot of times I'll just hop on the motorcycle and go for a ride, think about things, try to figure it out. And it actually helps. And for that reason, I figured it'd be appropriate to actually film the video right here on the motorcycle. So let me fill you in on what's been going on here. So over the past few weeks, I've been getting messages from my supporters. People that like the videos that I make, people that like what I do. And they've been asking me about what's going on with Ralph. Ethan Ralph. Ethan Ralph, if you don't know, he's the host of the popular former YouTube live stream, and I guess it came back to YouTube for a little bit. But anyway, he was the host of the show, The Kill Stream. And I've been getting messages from people asking me what's going on with him, and I didn't know. I had no idea what they were talking about. So they filled me in. Somehow somebody got doxxed. A lot of people for some reason think Ethan's the one that did it, and you know, when all these people got together, all these fans of the show, these are the people that financially support the show. They donate, and they got together to ask Ethan, what's up? What do you know? What's going on? Did you do this? And his reaction, from what I hear from everybody, is that it was not good. I think the quote was, "I don't owe y'all shit." And then he started blocking and banning people. Now that does not sound like Ethan Ralph. Not the Ethan Ralph I know. I started out as a fan of Ethan Ralph, and eventually became a friend with Ethan. And I even went up to Knoxville. I didn't make a video about it or anything, but when that fight in Knoxville went down, I was there for it. I went up, I hung out with Ethan and Andy, and we had a great time, man. And I consider those guys my friends. And that's why this video is so damn hard to make, because Ethan's been fucking up, man. Yeah, Ethan blew up on his fans and blocked and banned, told him he doesn't owe him shit. Just a correction for that situation, Ethan, you owe your fans your entire career, man. You would have nothing if it wasn't for them. So you would at least owe them the slightest bit of respect and an explanation if they have questions about something, man. So that rubbed me the wrong way, but I wasn't sure if that was actually true because it sounded so out of character for Ethan. Well, as time has gone on, we begin to realize, what is this idiot doing, man? Stupid. Well, as time has gone on, I keep hearing more and more stuff about Ethan, and it's starting to sound like that shit was true, which is disappointing. This has all come to a head last night. This all got real serious. Well, let me explain. So, Ethan and Andy, after the Knoxville trip, decided to do another one. They wanted to go to a couple different cities. I think they were going to hang out in Virginia for a little bit. They went up to DC, and now they're in Miami. And last night in Miami, they had a fight, Andy and Ralph, and it was a big fight, big deal. And anyway, what it's over is when they went down to Miami, I guess Ethan, the fans that Ethan cussed out, blocked, and banned, and they're angry, and so they've been making fun of him, they've been memeing him, and it really started to get to him. By the time they were in Miami, man, Ethan is just, I think he's depressed out of his mind and stressed out. So he's turned to the bottle, man. And he's always had quite the appetite for liquor, but I think on this trip it's really come to a head here. And he has spent the entire time, almost the entire time in Miami, just getting wasted, staying in the hotel room and sleeping, which is not what people donated money for them to go do. They actually raised over $4,000 from fans to do this Miami trip, and Ethan's just not holding up his end of the deal. He's not putting out content. Like I said, he's just getting wasted and sleeping. And by wasted, according to Andy, I mean, it was before noon, and Ralph was just taking a bottle of whiskey and turning that thing up, killing it. And then going and passing out. This is bad. This is really bad. I could see there was something about to happen, man. This is a powder keg waiting to blow, and I called it the day of it. I knew there was something about to go down, and it sure as hell did. Andy Worski's been getting frustrated with Ethan that the whole time that they've been in Miami, that Ralph is just not holding up his end of the deal and doing this whole drunk pass out business, and it's not cool. Andy last night came back to the hotel room with a bunch of people. That motherfucker, that's that same dude, came pretty close to hitting me there, clipping me. Thanks, bastard. So anyway, Andy understandably is getting frustrated with Ethan down in Miami. Last night they come back to the hotel room. It's like Andy, SoCal Chris, AG Luck, and Failure Hates You. Or Failure Terminator, whatever the hell his name is now. And they all come back to the hotel room where they're staying, and Ethan, of course, is in there passed out. They brought a fan with them. Now this fan is one of the people that donated $500 just to see this trip happen. And he was a fan, not of Andy Worski, but of Ethan Ralph. And this fan hadn't even had a chance to see Ethan down in Miami or anything like that. So Andy and the guys, they decide, hey, let's just hang out with him. We'll bring him up to the hotel room. You know, it's like a thank you for all the support, for helping us get this going. Anyway, the dude comes up. He's understandably, this fan donated $500. Understandably kind of pissed off that all Ethan's doing is sleeping. And they decide to play a little prank, a little goofy prank, and they throw ice on Ethan while he's sleeping. A little bag of ice, and Ethan loses it. He goes absolutely insane. In fact, there's a clip. I'll go ahead and show you the clip now.
The top of the ice. What was that? Now I have to clean up the ice. It was the fan. It was the fan who came to Matthew and he ran out because you scared him.
It was who?
It was the fan who came to Matthew to meet you.
You were on the silence. Come in.
I swear to God. Did he hide?
I don't know where he went. He ran outside. Come on, say hi. You didn't get my text messages?
Do 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 da do 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 da do 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 do. Oh do 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 doodly do.
He's just so mad now.
Do 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 da da do do.
But he's so fucking pissed off for what?
Do do da 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 do 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 lo do 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 do.
You weren't here the whole fucking day and now you're mad? We threw a fucking... He fucked up the ice thing. He didn't even...
Yeah.
I fucking left.
I think he ran before.
After Ralph moved it. The fan left.
No. Guys. Dude, we need to just tell him to leave.
Huh?
To get him to leave. Dude, wait, come on. Come on. Andrew, brief.
No.
Brief.
No, dude, I'm out. I'm leaving.
Brief, man.
Well, all my shit, I'm wearing. Get him out of there. I'm gonna kill him.
No.
He fucking threatened me.
Dude, chill.
Get him out.
Guys, chill.
He didn't hit me. Ralph didn't hit me. What happened was, Gator basically told Ralph that I had been talking shit on stream. I said I'm disappointed in him. I want to help him. Blah 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 blah. The fan who paid $500 to meet Ralph, the fan who paid $500 to meet Ralph, met up with me. He doesn't watch my videos, so I'm like, you know what? We have to bring him back to the room. We were having so much fun in fucking Miami, in Miami Beach. It was fucking awesome, right? And, sorry, it's just been a nerve-wracking night. I have my suitcases here too. So, we hop into the Uber, we're laughing, we had so much fun. We finally make it back to the, oh no.
Hit the soundboard, Gator.
Hit the soundboard, Gator. Thank you for donating. So anyway, we make it back, and the idea I had was because the fans were really pissed off, and as they should be, while I'm out doing stuff and trying to figure out making an entertaining, and also SoCal who's here, filming a 4K video for the documentary we're supposed to be making, right? While Buddy's passed out sleeping. So That's I said I was disappointed. I'm supposed to be out. This is like day fucking 3, and what the fuck are you doing? That's what I was upset about. And I said, I didn't say fuck Ralph, I hate him forever. I said I love Ralph. Blah, blah, blah. Gator, of course, told people like Ralph, and he did it. Gator's a little fucking weasel. I can't believe I forgave him after he was talking shit about me to Kirsten. And I heard that audio. What a fucking cuck move I did. I pulled on that. Not anymore. I'll tell you that much. Anyway, so the fan makes it back. We decided to buy a bag of ice. I think it'd be funny to throw a bag of ice on Ralph because he passed out. LOL. Give the fan who gave $500,000 and flew here and paid his own hotel. One chance to pull a little prank on Ralph. And he went ballistic. So we left. Anyway, I go downstairs. We look for the fan because the fan ended up running away. The fan had to leave. The fan got to see Ralph for about 6 seconds. He hung out with me for a fucking good hour. I'm making him laugh in the fucking Uber and shit. Through the TTS, trying to make him laugh. I was upset. And Gator exaggerated to a drunk Ralph, who then, when I made it back up to the room after I went to go to the fan and apologize and gave him his bag back, Ralph, before I make it to the door, Ralph walks out the door and he goes, I thought he was at the elevator at this point. And he goes, oh fuck, what the fuck, why are you fucking talking shit? I'm like, talking shit? So I was disappointed in you. He's like, why are you disappointed? I'm like, dude, don't even start with me right now. And what I went into the room for was to get a can of Monster Energy drink that I had in the fridge. I was going to take a sip of it and put vodka inside so I could drink it and go upstairs to play foosball. And then we were going to play foosball, and whoever got scored on had to drink. So you like just keep streaming and have some fun. And that's what you want to do. And people would find it funny to us be a little bit goofy, right? Whatever. Huh? I'm not loud enough? Alright. So I make it in there, and he goes, yo, you want to fucking mess? You want to go? And I'm like, what the hell? Wait, are you threatening me? He goes, well, it looks like you want to go. And I'm like, I said I was disappointed in you. He goes, yeah, well, and he goes, yeah, well, this is my fucking room. I'm like, what? Look, he put it on his Visa card, but when the fucking money comes in from Indiegogo, I pay him back. I paid for fucking 3 flights, paid for so much things, paying for everyone's dinner with my own fucking money, gas, the fan that is staying with us. I'm being generous and giving him my own personal money. The Indiegogo money isn't even in yet. So I'm fucking like, this is my room. Like, your room, it's your room, fine. It's your room, fine. So I go into
Who currently has the 4K? Get your pay for Ralph drinks it away. Who has the 4K? Get your pay before Ralph drinks it away.
Anyway, I'm still going to be producing something, don't worry. We have been filming a lot of stuff. The doc's still happening. It might have a lot more Andy than Ralph, though. Anyway, and I'm going to be going, like, this is done. I'm not going back. Anyway, we're not going back I'm not going back to Richmond. I'm going to be going to Orlando to go to Disney World and keep adventuring, and then I'm going to do every state. So what happened? Okay, so I go pack my bag. I'm like, fine, you want me out of your room? Is this your room? Is this your room? So I run over to the my room, because, you know, it's my fucking room. And I pack my bag. I started throwing everything. I'm like, and he's behind me, and he's like, you want to go? You want to go? And I'm like, get away from me. I'm like yelling as loud as I can, like, get away from me, get away, please get away. And then he's like, oh, what? And then that's when he closed, when I have my second bag packed, and he closes the door and he locks it, and then he puts his fists up.
You're both walking trash fires with cancer AIDS.
Yeah, I am. Anyway, so he puts his fists up, and he's just like, and I go, get away, and he locks the door, because I hear someone trying to open the door, which is failure. So 10, I'm yelling at the top of my lungs, and then he's coming closer to me, and he's like, you're not going anywhere, you're not going anywhere. Then I go to the, I'm like on the floor screaming. Dude, I'm screaming like help. So I was screaming. Now here's why. Now they were saying he doesn't remember him putting his fists up to me, right? He doesn't remember that at all, but he did do that. And I went on the floor and I just went, ah. I remember screaming like my life is like my life is garbage. My life is garbage. Alright, so I'm on the floor going, ah. And the reason I did that, the reason it triggered me was I got abused when I was a kid. Don't feel bad for me, I don't give a shit. Maybe I deserved it, maybe I was a shitty kid. No, I'm kidding. I had a babysitter who used to beat the, you never know, exactly. I'm like, oh my god, I want to fucking leave out. So I'm yelling. I was beat by a babysitter. One babysitter molested me, right? And frankly, with my relationships, my ex wouldn't let me leave sometimes.
Bitchy though, pussy boy.
When I just wanted to be alone. But here's the thing: is if Ralph came up to me, I was ready to fight him and defend myself. I would have to defend myself. That's the thing. When someone's going to attack you, what you have to do? You have to defend yourself. Guess who's not American? Guess who will get deported and his extended work visa or his extended vacation while I'm trying to get my work visa, even though I'm an independent contractor. If I want to be an American citizen, then you need to have your work visa as your first step for your point system.
So yeah, you see how bad it is, right? You see how bad it got. Let me tell you something. The guy in that clip, that's not Ethan Ralph. I mean, that is technically him, but that's not the Ethan Ralph that I met in Knoxville, man. That is an addict. That is an addict dealing with his addiction in the worst way possible, man. And he is closing in on himself and he's burning everything down around him. I'll tell you, man. I've seen this before. This isn't the first time I've seen this, and it's classic. This is alcoholism at work. Now, as soon as this happened, I started DMing Ethan, and I actually did get a chance to talk with him a little bit, and I'm trying to talk some sense into him. My advice is, look, man, you gotta sober up, you gotta humble yourself, and you need to have a real moment with everybody, where he just drops the guard and just talks like a regular person and shows us, look, I'm dealing with a bunch of stuff, and I am dealing with this alcohol shit, and I'm doing it the wrong way. Hey, we need a real moment from you, Ethan. Just a heart-to-heart, man. But you're not doing that. And I really feel like the reason he's not doing it is because he doesn't even see that as a viable option. His mind, his perspective on everything is completely warped. And that's what addiction does to you, man. It keeps you from correctly perceiving reality. And he is lost, man. And you know, we went back and forth in DMs after that incident with Worski went down. And you know, he's telling me, you know, you're 100% right. You know, because I was telling him, look, your first step, what you need to do first is fix things with Worski. You need to fix things with Andy right now. And you know, he agreed with me. You know, it sounded like it was all making sense, but then he immediately hops on Twitter and he's sending out this like boastful tweet of like, oh, Zoom, I got your docs because of the police report. Now I'm gonna file a restraining order, haha. And it's just, in my mind, it's like, dude, that's not being humble. That's not what people want from you right now. You can't pretend like you're on top of the world when everybody can see that you're not there right now. You're in a bad spot, and it appears that you're in denial about the position you're in right now. And you need to face it, man, and you need to own up to your mistakes. But he's not doing that, and at least he hasn't done it yet. This is really sad. And I really don't know, even if he does take my advice, I don't even know if that's enough to fix the damage that he's caused. But it's really upsetting, man, to see the path that you've taken, because I'll be completely honest with you, man. You've become Tonka. You have become Tonka Saul. You have turned against your fans. You won't listen to anyone's advice. You're out of control. And it's so disappointing, man, that you can't see it. Now, I know I'm gonna get shit for making this video. How are you gonna you're gonna turn on your friend just to make a video about something? And I'm willing to take that critique, because in my opinion, I'd be a hypocrite if I skipped this. I can't not talk about it. Just because it's uncomfortable doesn't mean that I should stay away from it. In fact, I feel a duty to make a video about this, because I made my whole channel success recently off talking about all the drama surrounding the kill stream, man. And if I skip this, I feel like it would just be so dishonest of me to do that. But this is no joke, man. This is some like heavy shit, because we're not just dealing with an out of control ego. We're dealing with addiction, with alcoholism. And I mean, God, if you saw pictures of Ethan after he got out of jail over a year ago, when he got out of jail, you know, and he was away from the booze. I mean, the dude got out and looked healthy as hell. But if you look at him now, you can see that he is destroying his body with this alcohol shit. And with the amount that he's drinking, nobody can last long doing that, man. Like, I'm telling you right now, man, addiction, it starts off with killing your relationships, killing your friendships, destroying your career. But in the end, it finishes up with destroying you. And Ethan, you're not gonna make it very long at this rate, man. And I'm not talking about your show, I'm talking about your life, dude. You have got to get it together. I'm coming to you as a friend, not as somebody trying to nitpick, and somebody trying to throw you under the bus. Although, to be completely honest, you deserve that kind of criticism at this point, man. But I'm not gonna do that to you right now. I still have hope for you, dude. I haven't given up on you, man. Because you're not in a downward spiral, man. You're in a nosedive. And it's gonna end with the end of you. Literally. I'm begging you, Ethan. If you hear this, man. And I know I've been easy on you in the DMs, because I was trying to calm the situation down last night. But this is not a joke, man.
Don't bullshit me. 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 I am so sick of this shit. Try me, motherfucker, and you gonna see what happens. Try me, motherfucker, and you gonna see what